Hi, welcome to Wealth Mill Securities Weekly Market Wrap. What a phenomenal rally we are witnessing in the markets. Dow from the low of 23rd March, today it's up nearly 45%. And also across the globe, there is a synchronized rally that's happening in the markets. The main reason, if you analyze for the incredible surge in the market, incredible recovery in the market, first and foremost thing is the lockdown across the globe, including the European nations and US and also some Asian nations. The lockdown has been phased off and the restrictions they are removing slowly. This caused some amount of exuberance, some amount of positivity among the entrepreneurs and the companies, and the stupendous stimulus packages the governments across the globe actively and proactively released to fight the COVID economic crisis resulted a complete recovery of the markets. And Indian markets also, even though in the last 3-4 weeks back they were not able to coping up with the global recovery of US markets, but last 2 weeks, what we witnessed is there is a catch-up rally in the markets to catch the global indices and also to follow the global indices in suit. There are many investors they might be in a feeling we missed the rally because in India, especially when the Nifty came down to 7,000 levels, people were expecting there is something worse is going to come in the market, and they have been waiting with cash. So in line with the global indices, Indian markets also they catch the global markets and they are following the suit with global markets. One of these catch-up rally reason for this catch-up rally in the markets was the FIIs, who are the net sellers in last 1.5 months. They reduced the quantum of selling in last 2 weeks. Of course, in some days, they were the net buyers. So, we can't say there is a full-fledged FII activity in the markets. There are some kind of FIIs who are very long on India. That money is coming into Indian markets right now. But it is very minuscule, whereas the recovery is supported by the domestic institutional investors and also some amount of Indian retail. Most of the Indian retail represented by the mutual fund flows that are coming into the Indian markets. Altogether, we are witnessed a fabulous recovery in Indian markets. One thing I want to bring to your notice at this point of time. Everyone want to time the market. Time is stupendous in nature. First and foremost, one should avoid timing the markets. I just want to bring you to your notice. One study in US markets, the study of studying the markets from 1960 to 1990, 30 years span, which consists of nearly 7,500 trading days. And the rise in US markets during this 30 years period just came from 90 trading days, and it represents 90 trading days in 7,500 days. It is exactly 1% of the trading days, the entire rise in the market witnessed in these 90 trading days. If anyone want to keep trying the timing of the market, enter at bottom and exiting at top, he would have missed these 90 days and his portfolio ended up in red. We talk about the long-term investing, but if you see the 30 years span also, if any investor missed these precious 90 days, his portfolio would have turned negative. So the first and foremost, avoid timing the market. Nobody expected COVID in the month of March and market would go down such a drastic fall, and also nobody expected such a sharp recovery. People were expecting it's a U-shaped recovery, W-shaped recovery, V-shaped recovery. But in fact, the market just recovered in 50 days time from 23rd March to till date. The markets across the globe, they recovered. So my request to all of our investors, don't try to time the market. And when there is a ferocious falls in the market, there are different falls market can give the opportunity to the investors. Starting from, there was a fall in stock markets in 1992 in India. There was a fall in the year 2000. There was a bubble that's called TMT bubble. Technology, media and telecom stocks, there was a burst. And the last to our memory, 2008 global financial crisis and 2020 the COVID-19 market sell-off. But one lesson every investor should learn is, even though these kind of ferocious falls in the market, but market could recover a span of 12 to 14 months. But in the current case of COVID-19, we witnessed a sharp ballistic recovery, a sharp recovery in the markets, and currently markets across the globe, they are in a positive territory. I would like to remind our investors and our viewers, on 29th Feb 2020, when the global sell-off just started in India and across the globe, we released a video on our market view on stock markets, and we told all our investors to be optimistic during these pandemic times, because always stock markets can run ahead of the economy, and markets can the first indications that can recover and show the positivity in the economy. Probably we will not seeing any kind of tangible recovery in the economy, but stock markets always look forward earnings of the companies and forward growth of any economy. That's why market could able to recover immediately. The main secret for the success in equity markets is being optimistic always. I meet most of the wizards of Dalal Street and most of the finest investors across the globe occasionally. One lesson I take back home and take back in my mind, and one thing I store in my memory is always be positivity. Be positive and be optimistic. And once again, the pandemic COVID-19 crash in 2020 proved again those people who are optimistic always can recover. These are the first people to recover, and these are the first people to create wealth in the markets. Of course, there are many of the stocks in mid and small cap stocks which are still under the bottom, and they are way behind the highs of 2018. You might be thinking, if your portfolio consists of most of the stocks which are in the mid and small cap universe, your portfolio might be down, your stocks still down nearly 50-60% sometimes, but you would have witnessed the stocks bottomed out in March. Probably if you would invested in the same stocks, they recovered nearly 100% from the bottom. There are many stocks which touched the bottom. Probably your purchase price would have far higher, but market have given an opportunity to the investors to buy the chips at a bottom price, and they can recover, or they can give some fastest returns during this market rally. What we believe in the days to come, there is a polarization of rally that's happening in India. Most of the money is chasing the large cap stocks in the indices. So in the coming days, once the economy recovers, once the economy come to on its feet, there will be a tremendous rally in the mid and small cap stocks also. So if you have a portfolio which consists of mid and small cap stocks, and these stocks are quality, please start investing in those stocks whenever there is a dip in the markets. Don't think that probably today we are exuberant on the markets, because the kind of indications what we are getting and what we witnessed in the markets is there is a tremendous recovery. Having said that, since the market has went up nearly 40% from the bottom, we can expect some consolidation, we can expect some I can't say it's a correction, market can give one more opportunity to the investors to enter back again. I may not say we'll see again the further kind of crash what we witnessed in March, but always the market can give opportunities to the investors to enter into the stocks. One of the main reason for these exuberance across the global markets is, the first and foremost is the opening of the economies in a phased manner, and also the second thing is the different apex institutions across the globe, the kind of stimulus package and the proactiveness they have shown during this crisis. And the most important thing is, across the globe, nobody were expecting the second wave of COVID crisis that are coming into the economy. So this is causing the positivity in the economy that led the recovery, a fastest recovery in stock markets. I want to bring to you some interesting stories, the lessons in this COVID crisis. The first and foremost thing in these markets is people who are negative about airline stocks, people who are negative about the hotel stocks, restaurant stocks, and people who are negative about the multiplexes. A classic story I just want to bring to your notice. I just remember, this is not a stock recommendation. I just want to share my thoughts and my investment lessons. In the year 2005, in IPO, initial public offer, I was investing in IPOs. I was just learning my lessons in stock markets in 2005. I invested in a stock by name PVR, which operates the multiplexes in India. It was an IPO. I still remember the IPO price of 188 rupees, and the stock got listed around 300 rupees on a single day. Around 272 the listing price, it touched a day high of 300, and it was closed at around 280 rupees. It was a one day listing gains. But most people were asking, Kranti, why you are investing in a stock like PVR? Because today PVR is a household name, and the multiplex culture has tremendously progressed in India, and the PVR is a household name in India. But back in 2005, nobody ever about PVR, and there is no multiplexes culture in India. But I visualized the multiplex culture is going to come, and people will divert from the normal movie theaters to the multiplexes. I was holding this stock, the stock was rallying, and by the end of 2008, the stock got corrected because of the global financial crisis. The stock got corrected. I believe it touched 60 rupees levels also. But thinking the view of the long-term prospects of this company, I was holding in my portfolio. Recently, the stock touched a year back to a level of about 2000 rupees. So in last 15 years span, the stock from 60 rupees, I think it touched 45 also in 2008 crisis, multiplied, and it went to 2000 levels. And the same stock during this pandemic crisis, it touched a low of 650 rupees, and still the multiplexes are closed, but these kind of stocks also recovered. The point I'm trying to tell you is, if you hold on to a quality visualized stocks which have the future, and these stocks will have tremendous future. And if you ask me, PVR am I holding? I sold in between when the stocks valuations are hyped, because the valuations are very much ahead of the earnings of the company. But the same stock, even though the multiplexes are completely closed right now in India, still those kind of stocks also went up nearly 30%. Indian hotels, we discussed a couple of weeks in our discussion on our on weekly briefing of the markets. The stock went up, and the companies like SpiceJet, they went up. So the one thing you need to keep in mind, when a quality business, even though it is surrounded with the kind of bad news and it's surrounded with uncertainty, that is the time you can go and buy in stocks. But these are not the stock recommendations right now. These are the lessons what we learned and what we brought it to your notice. Even I shared about the Mahindra Holiday Inns, the stock up from 110 rupees to currently trading at around 160 to 170 levels. The stock is a phenomenal rally, nearly given 40% returns during these pandemic times. While coming to India, Mumbai, last week we witnessed a cyclone which was unprecedented, and the cyclone was about to hit Mumbai. It was the Met Department, as per their analysis, the cyclone, they never seen such a kind of strong cyclone in last 100 years. But thank God that's not created any damage to the city of Mumbai, and our operations are quite normal, and there was no interruption to your services. While coming to the COVID update, I just checked the data. Mumbai has the state of Maharashtra touched nearly 86,000 positive cases. There are some recoveries also, but there are some exemptions starting from 8th of June in a phased manner. Companies and institutions can start operating from Monday. We need to wait and see, but my humble request to all our investors across the globe, please take care about yourself, maintain physical distancing during this time, because the healthy people can be used as a carriers for these kind of pandemic COVID-19. So maintain physical distancing and please do take care about your health. God bless you. Thank you.